Hey, ladies and Germans, how you all doing? This is Con Ulrich.
And I'm RangRoo. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, we gave you Eugene and Fusel on Tuesday. Today, we're going across the pond, and appropriately enough, we're on Odon River. Rang, who do we have here?
Well, in the left-hand side in blue, we have Corbeau, who is currently #1 in the Asia League, and he's playing as the 101st Airborne Division, something we haven't seen all too often recently. And on the right-hand side in red, we have DuroSVK, who is currently #8, and he is playing as the 9th Panzer Division.
Now, I might be wrong here, but I feel like we're going to have some sort of very, very cheese opening. I see a lot of those P1s.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of those too. This is going to be pretty risky doing any cheesy openings, because this is... I really hate this map personally because it's so bloody choke pointy. And for Corbeau, like, he just really has to defend the choke points. You got the bridge up north, you got like a little bridge in the middle, and then like a bridge down south, and those are really your only like vehicle crossings, which are the crossings that you want to capture as 9th Panzer. So if Duro can just, or Corbeau, my bad, can hold all three of those crossings, you know, and it's not that hard. AB rifles have bazookas, and you got a lot of AB rifles. It can go pretty well for him, to be entirely honest, because this is such a choke pointy map, and for 9th Panzer, it relies on, you know, mobile warfare, especially early on with Panzer 1s and 2s. I know it's going to be risky, I have to say, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
Well, you're right. You're right. I mean, the question really is whether or not the Panzers are going to go for a bridge too far. I was waiting. You start talking about bridges, man. I'm sorry. I had to. All right. You were saying.
I just want to point real quickly is that Corbeau deployed a bunch of infantry, but behind the start line, like quite a bit back, and I don't know why.
I was actually going to give a quick question about that myself. I couldn't.
I don't know.
They're headed the same place.
Yeah, I don't get ya. But whatever. That's a lot of stuff going up north, though. That's a lot of blue.
Yeah, but there's also 3 tanks up there.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, such as they are, but...
I mean, these tanks are pretty good. Like, this is perfect for 9th Panzer Division matchup rises. M22 Locusts are pretty easy to deal with Panzer 1s and 2s.
Did you just say Locusts?
Yeah, the M22 Locusts.
Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I've been playing too much BattleTech. We talked about this last video. Whew, alright. So all of that... Oh my gosh! All of those paratroopers are coming around the road. Oh my god!
Okay, yeah.
Holy Christ! Those oh my gosh! Those paratroopers just evaporate.
Yeah, there goes one. If he can get AB rifles, he is Gucci. There's another AB rifles being brought in now. Panzer run getting some suppressant. Panzer grenadiers doing some good work. Oh my word. The AB leaders getting in there, they want to join in on the fun, and that's just a lot of smoke.
Jeez.
Yeah. Absolute bedlam.
Yes, sir.
You've got AB rifles sneaking behind the Panzer run, going through the smoke. That's really good smoke play from Corbeau. That chaos is definitely helping out. It's definitely like a coast charge. We could have played Rebels in Arms.
But let's think about the kind of, potential losses here.
Yeah, but
he's thrown in what, 150 points worth of infantry to gain what?
Yeah, it's quite heavy losses, and also 101st Airborne. You can't afford to take heavy losses because once C phase hits, it's not going to be pretty for Corbeau. Just point rise and unit rise, and I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked that Panzer run in the middle of the smoke managed to survive that ordeal.
Well, you didn't also mention the fact that everybody else around him was smoked up and everyone else around him was stressed out. So yeah. That's
a pretty lucky Panzer run, I'd say.
Though we did actually have one go down, I think, right? Yeah, I think so.
No, I think
or surrender or something.
No.
Oh no, you're right. It was 2 Panzer 1s. There was the Panzer 2.
Okay. Down south here, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's wide open for the Germans as well. More infantry being rushed on in. But that P1 can cause a little bit of an issue now too.
Yeah, it can deal with his infantry for now, which would be good. But the M22 Locust will be a pain in the arse once that gets online. And there's no real actual anti-tank being brought in down south, so... Oh no, we'll see. I don't think he's going to be holding on to that southern flank for too long. But up north, this is going pretty well, as he's managing to do the charge here right on the infantry. This is what Panzer 1s and 2s are meant to do.
Just completely suppress the entire infantry line, yes, but then here comes the Zooks in return. That's one dead.
No? Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's one very dead. Okay, I was like, yeah, trust me, one of them is definitely very, very dead.
Yeah.
Can the Lukes get back in time? Shooter's wounded. Oh my gosh. So,
Lucky.
like cavalry charges on both sides, ending in how you might expect that to end.
Yeah. Yeah, but a little bit too ballsy, yeah, but, I mean, yeah, this is a bit ballsy.
This is all over the place. Now, meanwhile, we have this P1 down to the south, his airborne rifles chasing after him, firing 3 rounds already.
Yeah.
And a Flampanzer coming on in, trying to prove that the only one who can light my fire... I can't even finish that sentence. I don't even know how to end that sentence. Suffice to say, there's a Flampanzer coming in.
It's a, like, what, 5 to 10 ton double-sided flamethrower spewing half-track? Because that definitely lights my fire.
Well, you have strange tastes, so... Yeah.
Thanks to the Germans.
Fair enough. A couple of M22s to the north, and airborne rifles, wow, down inside of this... This is all over the place. I can't even keep straight with everything's going on. This is, I'm missing stuff, and I know that.
Yeah, this is... Like, Duro is just putting on so much pressure and being so aggressive, which is lovely to see, especially from 9th Panzer, because 9th Panzer is a very good aggressive A-phase division, especially in this sort of matchup.
And again, like you said, 101st, oh, I kind of alluded to as well, 101st is not able to keep this kind of pressure up for too long. You drop these early troops, you lose a lot of utility.
Exactly, he's been losing quite a few rifles. Up north he already has 2 that are almost dead. And Duro, you know, finally get the Pan Grenadiers to support his Panzers. They're going to make some pretty good progress up north, and that's that Command M22 has something to say about that.
Well, it looks like he has something very, very vocal about it already. Probably going to take out one of his P1s.
Yep, it's going to be airing his complaints.
Ooh, does the P1 get some shots off? Oh, never mind.
Nope. No. Those P-runs, I mean, they can pen it, but you have to get a bit more closer to actually do anything with that, like, heavy machine gun anti-tank rifle thing.
Oh, the EW-140, yeah.
It's a CPM on like a... No, it's not an MC-34, it's a different...
No, it's almost an 8mm machine gun, but it's just,
Yeah, it's just...
Well, and I think one of the last M22s is coming into the north as well. Where is the German anti-tank? There it is. One lone gun coming in. But 5743, we are going to see Duro is up for the time being.
And up north, his half-track's making some damn good play, forcing back his AB rifles. He might get surrender on the mortar. I don't know if he gets, you know, all the AB rifles, as one is still alive, and all it takes is one Zook shot.
Nope, it's gonna. By the way, it's gonna be an M22 rush. We have 2 more coming in, one to the center, one to the south, and a very, very early ME-109 being brought in as well.
Honestly, that's a pretty good play for 109. Once again, ME-109 rocket plane, 2-minute reload, so it can just, you know, keep doing strafing runs. And also a good play for the M22s, because they're good counter against the Panzer runs, especially once you get a lot of them.
Well, how rarely is it that we see them coming onto the field? I mean, of course, like you said, the 101st we barely see in the first place.
Exactly. I mean, it all depends on the division matchup, but in this division matchup, I mean, both sides bring only light tanks and A-phase, so it's pretty fair to get him. And all Pack 38 going to be setting up shop, and I think M22 Locust is probably going to die.
Well, not if that Pack 38 fires the way he usually does. There we go, much better.
Finally, he managed to knock that door open.
Now, he did take a little bit of time to be like, oh, whoops, I'm firing out of the wrong end of the gun. But until then.
Yeah.
5743, like you said, bridges are holding everything here, and right now it is not the Americans who are doing that.
Yeah, this is great because Duro holds pretty much all 3 bridge crossings, and you know if he holds his bridge crossings, he can, you know, it's easier to get to fight on the other side of the bridge. Is what I'm trying to say. Fighting over bridges is never fun.
Yep, you got to keep those chickens where they are.
Exactly, exactly. Especially, this is a bit of a war game thing, but in War Game Red Dragon, when the game came out, all the maps were pretty much bridge choke points. And it'd get to an extent where you'll find over a bridge choke point, yet the bridge would be blocked up by dead units, and you couldn't cross it anymore.
Now, when that happened, did you guys just go and just tap out and just restart, or what did you guys do?
You just have to find another bridge.
Do the bodies eventually just decay?
When life closes the door on you, you've got to open up another one, or use an amphibious unit.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've watched Game of Thrones, you know that any mountain of bodies can be climbed. It's a little morbid, of course, but...
Fair point. Fair point.
Okay, Flak Werding coming in for the Germans. Well, the half-track version of it. And more M22s. So, they are descending in a plague of locusts right about now.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's gonna be pretty much stabbed out of locusts, I say. And, you know, Corbeau, he's managing to contain this breakthrough from Duro, which is good, but once again, it's just really be able to, you know, bring us back, because B-Phase is about here, and that's when 9th really kicks into gear, and Corbeau, he has to try and get some ground, and trying to get ground later on with 101st is a difficult proposition.
Yeah, the whole Phase C, here come all the Wolverines, kind of does do it, doesn't it? But we are into Phase B now, and Duro, despite having given up ground in many, many units, has not lost the point advantage just yet.
He's just got those few, like, areas here where this, like, bows through Corbeau's line, which is really giving that, you know, slow plus 1 point advantage now, 50-50.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works. Now, I do like this M22 is just right barely by this giant... Oh, wow, a windmill. Okay, well, he's tilted at that more than one time. I keep wanting one of these guys to move, either have the Marty move off of that bridge, or to have the M22 go onto that road. But the first one who moves, the first man who blinks, will die.
Yeah, it will die, exactly. So it's just going to be a... Oh, never mind. 109 gets a good strafing run.
And... Faust it?
Oh, Faust.
The Faustian deal! Oh my god.
Come on.
There we go, engine destroyed.
There we go. Order 3 is going to get the kill, or is it going to be the Panzer Faust?
I'd rather keep my Panzer Faust where they are at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when we've only got 2 left. That's gonna, you know, keep the bridge on the hold for Duro, which is exactly what he needs. And this 109 gonna be coming in for some more strafing runs. And up north, it isn't looking good for Corbeau. He has units here, but they're all stand up and, you know, slowly dying.
Ooh, this Mustang might go down.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's a beautiful deflection shot right there. Focke-Wulf is coming back around. ME-109 is making a run, but these guys are a little bit too slow.
Yeah, that Mustang's, you know, it's got a lot of horsepower in it, so it's going to be able to get out.
Martyr continues to, well, send more people up to heaven. I thought you'd appreciate that. But the M22 is hanging out behind that small stand of trees. That could cause quite an issue as well. Oh no, AB rifles, here they come. Zook. Any second.
I know, he's behind the building right now. The Panzer Grenadiers could get this done. Nope, they're under 100 meters, so the Panzer Grenadiers are pretty... Oh no, it's actually going not too bad.
Well, here's close combat. Oh jeez. Quick, get somebody in there. Do not let them take that.
Yeah, you need to hold you at windmill. And that's a really cool house model. I just want to point it out, like, having the house connected to the windmill. That's a pretty dope house. I'd buy it.
I can see it now. House, 150 years old. Bit of a fixer-upper.
been through a war, you know. It's real estate. It's not free, but still real estate.
It's like a Craigslist ad, gently used.
Gently.
P4.
Lovingly cared for.
P4 on the way, as is another martyr. And that northern assault it's getting a little bit better, but there's still the Sturm Pioneers and 2 P-Gren squads. They may have run out pretty much of their MG34 ammo, but I still wouldn't want to get close.
It's still that's Locust, yeah, it's gonna prove to be a pain. Good use of smoke with the Sturm Pioneers blocking the M22's line of fire. But the main problem is Corbeau's managed to capture both bridge choke points, and you know he's gonna be able to hold on to them for now.
Just so.
Yeah, I think at Duro he really needs to get like some sort of mortar half-track or Panzer rifle or something, because especially on this type of map, you need some artillery to help you out.
Well, to allow that kind of infantry rush that we're so fond of seeing, yeah.
Exactly, because like a 2-star mortar half-track would do wonders for DuroSVK. I could just stun up everything really nilly.
Now, what also be nice too is to see this P-51 go down, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Nope.
And depending instead, he's going for those tanks. What do you think about that? Go for the tanks over the indirect fire? Is that the right call?
For the Mustang?
No, for Duro.
I think he needs to knock out the tanks, because once he knocks out those Locusts, Jenny could, you know, pretty easily move his Panzer IVs and whatnot around to give the important fire support. Panzer IV down south.
I don't want to talk about it. I saw that, and I was going to make a comment, and I was like, oh, jeez.
No, yeah. Mustang going in for the strafing run, but the J's going to be able to get out of here for now, at least.
Ooh, Faust! Faust! Fire the Faust on the Locust, you fools!
Nope. It wasn't on hold fire, so the AB rifle's gonna... Nope! Got the AB rifles at least, so now it'd be time to pull back the Panzer Grens and try to get a sneaky ambush on the Locust.
But he's in range!
Is he?
No, he's not, never mind.
No, he's just...
And geez, wow, 101st Airborne just begins to own the skies. Mustangs in every direction.
Like, this is going, like, Corbeau, he has that +2 point advantage, which is like exactly what he needs at his point in the match. So this is going really well for him. This is a good 101st counterplay.
Okay, now they're underneath. There we go. Crew is wounded. Falling back. Quick, get in there for the surrender. Or fire again, I don't care. One or the other.
Just blow it up, goddammit.
There we go. Whew, alright.
He's going to keep the engineers at bay, because he's just past that 100-meter engagement distance. But you've got second squad of engineers, and...
That one they may not be able to keep at bay.
Yeah, that one would not be good. And those engineers have a pretty big satchel charge with that Panzer Grenadier's name on it.
Yep, they are Santa Claus, and those poor Germans are rather naughty individuals. Q, Schwarzapeta. Never mind, he's turned them both away. He says, go home, we don't want you, we got Krampus.
Yeah. When life gives you coal, you just throw it back.
When life gives you coal, you heat your house for until winter.
Good point.
Get down there, don't waste ammunition, just charge them.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But he's gonna, you know, stop any major breakthrough down south, which is definitely a rough roll. But it's a pretty big bulge in the middle, and Duro should think about trying to push that in a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree there. I don't know exactly what he's going to be able to do to bring on to do that, though. Got a mobile wagon, which I understand the reason, but I don't think that's going to be enough to discourage.
He really needs artillery. Just,
yeah.
Mortar half-track, please. Please. Like, you should have mortar half-track in a 9th Panzer deck, especially the 2-star run. It's really worthwhile getting that 2-star A-phase mortar half-track, as mortar half-tracks are great. I don't even use resps, I just use mortar half-tracks, because...
Well, when a Wesp goes and stings somebody too many times, the stinger falls out and then it dies. Mortar half-tracks don't have that issue. I completely understand.
Exactly. That's how animal autonomy works, and that's how the Germans built their armored fighting vehicles around. I mean, the Tiger, when he pressed the horn on the reel, it just made a roaring sound instead of like a beep beep.
True story. Thunderbolt comes in, doesn't really do a whole lot. It's gonna stun up somebody. That's about it.
Yeah.
But enough about animal, quote, autonomy. Wow, it's going to be, actually looks like Corbeau's going to take the advantage here in just a second. He's getting pretty darn close. And by the time I finish the sentence, he will probably have taken the lead. Oh no, thankfully I finished the sentence in time. Good. So, no Allied lead until just now. And yeah, these are very, very strange of Luftwaffe runs.
Yeah. He's going to be baiting in that P-50 run. Is he going to turn around the Messerschmitt now to try and get it? But...
he's not going to turn and burn in time, though.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Good AAO, keeping those Mustangs at bay. But I think this is going pretty downhill for Corbeau. I mean, as you see, he's bringing out engineers now, because he probably ran out of AB rifles at this point, and AB engineers. And he has like another 21 minutes to go, so... good luck with that. I mean, you can get Wolverines, which would be pretty good anti-tank stuff, but it's at a rather close-range map, so I don't see the Wolverines being all that effective. Sherman DDs maybe, Osri, see run up north, but I just think Corbeau is going to run out of steam.
That sounds pretty accurate. Yeah, actually, when you started making a comment about it, I hadn't thought about the fact that, well, after I made such a big deal early on that all those ABs were going down, I wasn't even thinking about him not having the necessary infantry later on.
Yeah, because you only get like 16 AB rifles and then like 8 or 9 AB engineers. Don't quote me on that. That's a rough estimation. I just figured out, sort of. So once you lose those guys, that's really your like main infantry force gone, and that's the advantage of 100 is those AB rifles, because they're great.
True. Now, pain train coming on in. Wow, 350 P-51 Mustangs coming in and around. Just gonna strafe the ever-living bejesus out of this poor infantry.
Allied superiority. 50 cows for days.
Oh my god.
There we go. But look, our mobile wagon's gonna keep them at bay, which is definitely good.
Well, and the Germans are bringing some of their own air power as well.
Yep, and okay, you got 2 Focke-Wulfs, which is definitely going to be a good match-up against the Mustang. They can't catch up to it, but they're, you know, they're a bit faster than the Messerschmitt, which is good. And
yeah, if they were slashing in right about now, they might have been able to pick one of these up.
Yeah, and those Mustangs are like flying formation, so you could like the HE damage would spill out onto the other runs. Which is pretty amusing.
Well, here, okay, oh wow, Focke-Wulfs are being engaged. They need that mobile wagon. Begin to fire, my friends. There we go.
There we go.
But one still goes down.
Yeah, if he can at least get like...
if he can get one of these, that'd be a victory. Yeah. But it's not going to happen. Focke-Wulf number 2 is going to get... He's on the...
Oh. Come on, buddy. He gets run.
He's going to go down.
Yeah, he's going
to go down.
Oh no, the Mustang's overshooting. It's a little bit too fast.
Oh my gosh, please, mobile wagon.
No, he's back on his tail.
Oh, jeez.
And so we've got another Focke-Wulf here.
And a Flak 36 being called in just barely too late.
Yeah. And that Focke-Wulf taking a bit too long to turn around, yeah, so that Mustang is gonna get home safely. So a bit of a loss there for DuroSVK in the air game, but down south he's managed to make good progress and gaining that slow +1 point advantage, while Corbeau is hell bent on trying to get some more points.
Will that be his downfall?
Ooh,
DD tank up in the north gonna go down? Kind of idiotic, actually, question on my part. I apologize. Of course that's gonna be his downfall. If anything, it'd be a downfall trying to get more points. Why would he not want to get more points? I had a very different idea in my mind at that point. 55-45, like you said, we're getting back right towards that 50-50 in terms of absolute points. We aren't to phase C, though, so like you said, this might be the time we bring in those Wolverines.
Exactly. And those Wolverines be good anti-tank, but this map doesn't really shoot them. Yeah, well, I think just getting more Sherman DDs would be much more beneficial for Corbeau. But, I really have to see. This Corbeau is just going to be running out of stealth and infantry in general. This is such an infantry-focused map.
True, though we are seeing the P4s getting taken out by those Sherman DDs.
Yeah.
Which is depressing, let me tell you.
Engineer's going to be throwing a satchel charge with that to get the kill.
It could.
Good. Oh.
Whoa, this P-47 did not realize where he was going here. This might be finally a victory for the Luftwaffe. And yep, there it is.
There he goes.
Which will then turn into a rather awful experience for the Luftwaffe. But hey.
Corbeau has like 5 Mustangs.
Well, another one's coming in to pick up the slack. Another ME-109 coming in, ground attack 1. I think he might be able to get there in time.
Oh no, okay, flag 36.
Yep, he's got it.
Yeah, there we go. Come on, get on his ass.
Stop spinning, just shoot. Forget it.
Oh, no, no.
And another Mustang coming in, so now we'll probably see this ME-109 die.
And then the 109 can actually outturn the Mustang, right? No, it can't, because it's a rocket plane.
Yeah.
If it is a fighter run, it could just barely outturn the Mustang, but there's another Mustang. What a surprise! And down goes the 109.
Geez, you would have thought one of their names was Gabreski.
Yeah.
But it looks like eventually, at long last, somehow that Sherman went down to the south. It wasn't the pack track, I can tell you, the Martyr, rather. I can tell you that much. But, the 9th Panzer coming on in. Another Lux. Yeah, I think what you said before is completely on point. I think Corbeau is, well, Winchester in terms of infantry.
Yeah, and that's really the tough thing of 101st. So you really have to win within the first 20 minutes. Because unless you got like a huge point advantage by C phase, like a 1,000 point advantage, you're not going to have a good time with 101st.
That's an awfully definitive statement to make, though.
I'd say it'd be like you'd need like 1,000 to 1,200 points by C phase for you to have a good like chance of winning with 101st, depending on the phase on the map and whatnot. But I think that's a fair estimation to make, because that just gives you enough time to, you know, slowly lose your defenses and just do a fall and retreat yet on out.
That's a very, very bitter way to talk about it. Wow, yeah. Beautiful little, like, angular shot over here. But 9th Panzer going after that Locust to the north. 2 shots. And, no, actually, sorry, that Sherman was actually 100% alive, but the driver wounded now.
2-star Panzer IV. Don't mess with it. It's deadly in close range. And... yeah,
you say that. I was waiting for the Sherman to kill it.
Same here, same here. 234 coming around the flank.
Oh, that guy's been there for a while. He's setting up shop. He's got an entire chain of like restaurants there.
I know. He's gonna be doing some dining dances, that's for sure.
Hans's Heinz Vinos.
They're very big, yeah.
So I've heard. Also sell Polish sausage, but that's neither here nor there. Wow, the Mustangs come in, and did they take out the Martyr just by using their cannons? That's depressing.
Yeah, it's a little bit depressing, but that's what happens when you have an open-top PD.
Yeah. Now that ground fire is keeping that lone surviving Focke-Wulf alive.
Yeah. Damn, it's ridiculous how many, like, Mustangs Corbeau has. It's a pretty good play, I'd say, because in a 1v1, you know, you can get him pretty, like, cheaply, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's much cheaper than buying, like, a bunch of, like, B-26s, for example. And he's been doing shop with him, just strafing and, you know, trying to keep DuroSVK out of the air game.
You're absolutely right. He's had an entire herd, though. I think, he's lost maybe 2, but I think he's killed twice or 3 times that many pretty easily.
Yeah, he must have, like, 6 Mustangs.
Well, that's the benefit of the 101st. You don't have the infantry, but by gum, you got the planes.
Yeah, you do have pretty good air power with 101st. I mean, you don't get any, like, dedicated anti-tank stuff like B1s or B3s, unfortunately, which, you know, makes your anti-tank killing things a little bit more difficult. But, you know, you got Mustangs and P-47s galore, so you can't complain.
And that will be pretty much it, I would think. We're getting to the last few minutes of this game right about now. Duro's got twice as many as Corbeau, who's making the sign of the devil because he's that frustrated.
I know. And it's just, yeah, he just ran out of stuff. I mean, just
again, we have to look at that timeline to see how many of his early AB stuff died and how quickly it all died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say he lost like half of it's an A phase, or just over half of it's like AB rifles and MGs.
Focke-Wulf should never get into a head-to-head confrontation.
No.
That's a stupid, stupid idea.
No.
Flee for home, my friends. Flee for home.
Come on, Mobile Wagon, save him.
I don't think he's going. He's gonna be close.
Oh, there we go.
Oh wow. It's just constant air struggles. Like,
this has really been like a air supremacy match, and it's quite surprising DuroSVK is holding his own rather well as a tank division.
oh, there's one kill right there, and oh, I thought that Focke-Wulf was just kind of doing a nice little in and out, so that way he'd take the victory on that second one. We want to go to ×2 at 33.
Sure.
But yep, that will about do it. DuroSVK is going to pull it out against Corbeau, and
it's pretty good too, because Duro's like only 8th from the leaderboard and Corbeau's number 1st, so he's managed to beat the king in a match.
yeah. Yeah, so the king is dead. Long live the king, and that will be that on Odon River in just under 29.5 minutes. Yeah, I'm really surprised by that.
That's, I mean, DuroSVK didn't manage to make like a major breakthrough, but he just managed to hold onto the bridge edge and just a little bit more, which allowed him to gain victory. Looking at kills, airborne.
Even before that,
crazy.
Go to the timeline for a second. Until minute 3:30, look how many airborne squads go down.
That's like that's 4 leader units he loses in 4 minutes. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's like over a card of that's like a card and a half of leader units.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he loses 1, like 2. He loses pretty much all his AP NGs early on.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, yeah, he lost a lot of stuff early on in those first 5 minutes. That was deadly. Absolutely deadly.
It was.
He managed to get back a little bit later in A phase and then an early B phase. But yeah, and after that, it kind of goes in German favor. You know, some Germans losing the unit every now and then. But yeah, he just lost all this stuff. I mean, once we get past like the 15-minute mark, we don't really see many AB rifles go down. It's all just engineers at that point.
Now, taking a quick look at just air kills, 1, 2, 3. That's it? No, it had to be more than that. 1, 2, 3. Wow, just it seemed like so many more German planes went down, but no, just 3.
And how many Allied planes went down? We got
2, 3, 3.
Okay, so that's.
It felt like there was a lot more air death there.
Yeah, like, I guess it was. Yeah, it just feel like more stuff died, but hey, I guess it's just how the Flyboys work.
Totally fine by me. So that's gonna wrap up our league coverage for this week. As always, if you have a game you want us to check out, rather, either hit up Rang or hit up me. And anything else to add up from your end there, Rang?
Nope, I'm good.
Sounds good, folks. You all have a great day. I am Con Ulrich.
I'm RangRoo. Take it easy.